Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about some of the listening tips that you must keep in mind while practicing as well as in the examination center. The first step you must take while practicing is practice listening British accent. Most of the listenings you will hear to will be of British accent. There may be Canadian or Australian accent as well, but if you are familiar with the British accent, surely you can score 8 to 9 bands in the listening module. This is the simplest module, you can score highest band in the listening. So be focused. This is only the game of concentration, right? How you can practice British accent? You must listen to them. How you can listen to them? So obviously internet is your best friend. You can watch English movies or the reality shows or the daily soaps as well. But the first thing you must keep in mind is that they must be having subtitles, because at the very first stage you will find it difficult to understand that what they are saying. So reading and listening at the same moment will help you understand that how they pronounce words or what they say, right? So this is my next point. Try to learn how to pronounce numbers and letters. As in the listening module, you will be provided with some of the questions that may be in the first section or the second. You have to listen to the numbers, that may be a phone number or the house address, house number, or there may be a phone call conversation in which the speaker will tell his name to another person, the spelling, he will pronounce the spelling, right? So you must be aware of the spellings, you must be aware of the letters and the numbers, how they are pronounced. For example, if I talk about the zero, in India we call it zero, but in the British accent it is called O, right? So same with the ABC, they call Z and we call it Z. So there is a lot more difference, you need to understand that, right? Moving to the next step, you must keep in mind, strictly follow the instructions that are being provided above the questions. Yes, you need to read out all the questions carefully and the instructions as well, as there may be written only one word answer, not more than one word, not more than 3 words. So if your answer consists of 4 words, that will be considered as wrong. So you must read the instructions very carefully, not in the listening module, in the reading as well. For example, I have seen many of the students writing true or false instead of writing yes and no. So circle the question what you are asked for, right? Do not get confused. In the writing section as well, you must underline the subject, as I have already told you in my previous videos. Moving to the next point, don't lose attention. As I have already told you that this is the game of attention, right? And you must keep in mind, you will listen the recording once. That will not be repeated for you. So you must be concentrated. You need to read, write and listen at the one time. So be focused, right? Next comes underline keywords. You will be provided with 5 to 10 seconds to read all the questions. Like read, you have been provided for the time to read the questions 1 to 5. So this will be the pattern. So in that, what you will do is you will underline or circle the main points around which your conversation will revolve around. For example, if they have asked for the address, you will circle it, right? Or street name, you will underline it. So there may be questions like this, you need to underline that, right? Also keep this thing in mind that you need to understand and listen to the synonyms and paraphrasing. You might not be able to catch the same words as they are provided in your listening question paper. So also be aware of the synonyms as well, right? Moving to the next step, avoid spelling mistakes. This is the very, I can say that the very big mistake that people usually do. So listening and writing are similar. If you have written wrong spellings, obviously your answer is wrong. You will not score bands for that, right? So focus on the spelling mistakes. In the examination room, you will not be provided with any autocorrection luxury. So you need to learn all the words, all their spellings. I have seen many of the people that they know the answer, but Due to the spelling mistakes, they were not able to score good in listening. So don't do these kind of mistakes. These are called the silly mistakes, because you know the answer but you are not able to score. That's your bad. Don't be afraid of listening that we don't know the spellings. You can learn them by writing 5 to 10 times. It is not a difficult task to achieve. Moving to the next point. When to write the answer? This is the question that people usually get confused. In listening module, you will be provided with the 10 extra minutes to transfer your answers on the answer sheet. So, while you are heading to the listening module, your listening is being played, you need to transfer your answers on the question paper. So, you can write in short form, whichever you feel comfortable like. But you need to transfer your answers accurately on the answer sheet. Right? If you believe the answer is stated, write it immediately. Do not wait that I'll go back or the listening will be played twice. This is not the case. You will not be able to catch up if you get behind. So, write it immediately. But one thing you must keep in mind is, you must listen to the sentence till it ends. Right? There may be some corrections in that. For example, somebody is telling phone number or the house address. If the phone number is 825603. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not 03, it's 02. So you have written 03. You need to be focused that what corrections they are doing, right? So do not miss these points as well. You need to write immediately, but you need to be focused while transferring your answers to the answer sheet. You will be provided with 10 minutes, I think that are enough to correct the spellings as well. Next is, don't leave any blank answer. You won't be deducted with the marks if you write an incorrect answer. So, it's better to write something instead of leaving it blank, right? So, you can make a guess by reading the question that what I can write. Next thing you must keep in mind is, you must transfer your answers in capital letters. That will be more beneficial instead of writing in small letters, right? So please transfer your answers neatly in the answer boxes, right? And the last tip I will talk about is, check out your silly mistakes. That is, proofread your answers that you have written or transferred on answer sheets. So that's all in today's video. I hope you like the tips. In the upcoming videos, I will provide you the listening practice test. You can check out your capabilities. Thank you very much.